Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. So yesterday in my video, I did the daily reading and then I added a yes or no question at the end. So today I'm going to do the regular reading, but then I'll do a separate yes or no video. It's going to be like, I'm going to do it right away, right after. So then I'll put it up so that you can link right to it. So you can get to the yes or no. And basically what I'm doing, because what my yesterday video didn't have very many views. So for those of you who didn't watch it and didn't get the information, I'm doing the reading. So I was decided like, okay, well maybe the viewers want, like a yes or no question answered. So I'm doing two of them. Like just think of a question A and a question B. And like you can use your intuition on, do you want the question A answer or the question B answer, or do you have one specific for each? I'm going to do our daily reading and I'm going to use the Golden Art Nouveau, and we'll get started here. I'm off to a late start. I had issues with the computer. I swear, I thank God I have a daughter. I just sat there. So her thing to me is, Mom, Google it. Mom, Google. So I'm like, I spent an hour and a half. I Googled in every way I thought I could. I was like doing like, oh my God, I can't get this. It basically, you guys, for those of you who know computers, they're going to think I'm silly, but for some reason my phone was being used as a camera and I want to use my PC camera. I have a webcam attached, and I couldn't get it, and it was coming up as a default, and I was trying to undefault it, and you can't really do that, and it wouldn't let me unselect it. Anyway, it was kind of a joke. So I had a stressful little morning, so I had to calm down. It's just frustrating when I was really trying to not have to ask her. And guess how she got the answer? She Googled it. I and maybe it was just like I didn't know to look further. I don't. Okay, I'm giving you way too much information on my lack of technical ability, and here I work in IT. Boy, keep telling the guys I work with, hey, I'm not technical. My job is I'm a business analyst. That I work with the ERP systems in the business. So I'm not really. I am technical, but not like IT guys are. So let's get started. That's enough about me. Hope y'all are doing great. It is Saturday. I'm just trying to chill for a sec. Okay, let's get started. Golden Art Nouveau for the reading, and I'm going to use the Somnia for clarifying. So let's take a look at it. And I think I'll use a different deck for the yes or no questions. Okay, so current situation, please, is, Three of Swords, lovely. Present influence, Ace of Cups, future influence, Six of Swords, what you don't see, Page of Pentacles, what to look for, Queen of Wands, unexpected, Four of Swords. Can you guys see all this? I mean, I guess you can kind of see them. Challenge, Six of Pentacles, strength, Star, and where does this all lead? Judgment, I like it. Chariot, I like it. Advice, Page of Swords, Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this is definitely about a relationship here. It's like a partnership of some sort. And though there's something here that with your current situation being the Three of Swords, there's something with this situation that's causing you to hurt, or there's been some separation. And I feel like right now, actually, that's what I feel like more, is that the situation is in separation mode of some sort. So this may be very specific to certain people here. Let's look at this Three of Swords. Yeah, because the Ace of Cups is in the present influence. So I'm getting the overall feeling like there's like a renewal here of some sort, or a beginning of some sort, whether it's a renewal or not. Kind of getting renewal because I got the Judgment over there. And we got the Four of Swords in the unexpected. So that's healing. We've got the Star, which is a very healing and hopeful card. Um, so let's take a look at this Three of Swords first. Okay, we got Ten of Pentacles, Empress, King of Swords. There's something here. I got, like, I mean, this is definitely, I feel like so I, this, this Three of Swords, this sadness or separation is something to do with the home or the livelihood or job, family. The Empress being nurturing and the King of Swords being kind of that, not, I don't want to say mean because I don't feel like it is, but sharp words were said. And it had something to do with your partner or your stability, whether it be job or family. I feel like with the Empress there, but there's a feeling too of nurturing something as well. So the sadness is, I feel like there's like the separation is, yeah, something was said and it had to do probably with some kind of, yeah, job or family or home even. But the Empress is, that's what's missing. What's sad right now is the nurturing part of the situation. And it feels like, oh my gosh, this is really sad. And I think it comes in, let's talk about this Ace of Cups, because the influence is this Ace of Cups, which feels new and rejuvenated to me. Like it feels kind of good. This Ace of Cups is a really nice Ace of Cups. Look at the pictures. It's got a dove in it. It's just something about peace, and there's just something very calming here with this. But I feel like, oh, don't drop it, Karen. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups, please. Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, and Eight of Swords. I get the feeling that you're really trying to say, how do I feel like there's an energy of wanting to start over, and the Two of Wands is making that plan. But the plan is like, I want to get this situation back on track, the Seven of Swords. But there's also that stuck feeling, and I feel like the Ace of Cups though is getting over that, because then we go into the Six of Swords, which is moving forward. There's definitely something that's moving forward here in this situation, but I'm kind of at a perplexed with the Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, clarifying the Ace of Cups. I feel like there's just plans, like the planning. The Two of Wands, Seven of Swords it can be about taking something back, but then I feel like the Eight of Swords is almost a progression of that. I want to do this, but how do I do this? I'm stuck. So it may be up to the other person. If you're feeling stuck, then maybe you're not hearing from them or able to communicate properly with them in some way or another. The Six of Swords is in the future influence, which is, heading in the right direction. I feel like too, like in the next few days, I feel like there's going to be more of a sense of where to go and how to get there. So the planning starts to work for you. Because the Six of Swords is kind of about that, but it's also, to me, being brave. When I think of the Six of Swords and I think of getting in a boat, and a lot of times in the cards they show someone with a child, and that looks brave to me. Like, okay, I've got to take care of this, whether it's taking care of yourself or taking care of someone else or taking care of a situation. It's like, I've got to get my family out of this situation and move on. But that's the deep, like, but I'm feeling like that's like a brave, you're doing something brave right now, in the future. And it's hard. And that's the Eight of Swords too, because it's taking that bravery to move forward here. And tell me more about the Six of Swords. The World, Eight of Cups. So yeah, it is being brave. And I feel like too, okay, so there's a feeling like you're reached a goal here. I feel like the Eight of Cups is you knowing there is something more. And the Eight of Cups is like knowing I need to move towards something more. The Five of Swords is there too, which is to me like that fight about putting a lot of energy into a situation. I have a feeling though that this is a feeling that you're going to be receiving about whether you just move away completely, or what's the next steps. The good thing with the Six of Swords though, I feel like it guides you to move, like to do something, instead of being in that there's that Ace of Cups is a good feeling, but with you it's kind of hard because, or with this reading it's kind of hard because there's that stuck feeling as well. But that is what kind of, I feel like it kicks off the Six of Swords. So we have the Page of Pentacles and what we don't see. And I feel like the Page of Pentacles is always about learning, but being patient and working hard to get to the answers that you need. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening here. I feel like if this is a relationship, they could be working really hard to get new answers. They may be on a discovery as well, with this situation, like what to do next, how to, how to do that. And the page is that work. Chariot, Knight of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Yeah. Yes. There's a discovery going on here. There is a feeling, if this is someone else, they're definitely preparing to move forward. The both with the Chariot and the Knight of Swords, that's forward movements. It's actually, both of those are pretty quick and assertive movements too. The Chariot has a lot of energy behind it. The Knight of Swords, the Chariot is not so much like having your hands on the reins, but the Knight of Swords, he knows exactly what he wants. Like he's heading for that. And I feel like with the Two of Cups, like it's I have the wrong card here. And I'm leaving it because it came up. Is that not odd? I was just looking at that. I was thinking that's not the Knight of Swords in the Somnia deck. Yeah, but it makes sense to me. I'll take it out, but no, I'm gonna leave it in. I'm leaving it in. But yeah, isn't I'm looking at it going, no. But yeah, but anyway, okay, I'm gonna like just pretend it's supposed to be there because Spirit obviously wants it there. I would have noticed it when I was using the cards actually earlier today, and I didn't. So I feel like this is the work for sure, but I feel like it's coming from them. And while the Two of Cups is here, it is also saying that there's an energy of them coming to you, but it's still taking some work. They're working on it. They're doing some work, either healing or thinking about it, or planning or doing something. There's something here about them planning on this. They're making a plan. And it doesn't have to be a male, it could be a female, but they're making a plan for sure. That is so odd that that's there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Silly me. But I'm leaving it here. The Queen of Wands is what to look for. I feel like this is making sure that you're... don't take this as a male or a female situation, because I feel like it's more about looking for those things that really are, get you motivated, bring passion in. And I feel like it's don't lose sight of that. Like, don't lose sight of that passion, that energy of the Queen. Don't lose sight of what you really want, because we also have the Star and the Strength. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. The Three of Cups, Five of Cups, Nine of Swords. So there, if this was a disappointment, because the feeling there's a separation here for sure. And but there's a part, like the Three of Cups is like this coming together, but the Five of Cups is like this disappointment, and it's stressing you out. So there may be something too where you may be headed to where you have to meet up with them or talk to them, because to me I feel like that's not happening right now. And that Nine of Swords is stressing you out about it, because you were disappointed before and you don't want to get disappointed again, so it's kind of stressing you out. And I feel like with that's the Nine of Swords, like, do I really want this? Do I really want this to happen again? And even though I feel like it's the Queen of Wands is asking you to do that, there is a part of you that will be stressed about it. No matter what you choose, I feel like, though, no matter what direction, like if you say, okay, I'm not going to be assertive. I'm not going to, whatever. I feel like this energy, though, is if you don't, you'll feel stressed. And if you do, you'll feel stressed. And it's just because it's a hard situation. And when we have the Three of Swords as our current situation, of course it's hard. Because that's a big card. Even if it's just separation or sadness or any of those things, to me, the Three of Swords is a very big card. And when we're dealing with that kind of feelings or that kind of situation, confronting it or walking away from it can both be scary. And that's what I'm feeling is happening here. The Four of Swords is in the unexpected. This is healing, but I think it's coming from them. Because here there's something happening with this Page of Pentacles that they're working on coming back around, right? So there is that feeling. And the Queen of Wands, though, I do feel like it's that energy. And I'm getting the overall feeling that unexpectedly there is going to be a conversation. And I think, too, that you might be surprised how much you've healed. Tell me more about the Four of Swords. Two of Wands, those plans again. Queen of Coins, the Death. Yeah, there is, I feel like with the Two of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, this what's happening with this Four of Swords is, okay, things are moving forward. I'm planning what to do next. I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, though, that is very much in realization of what you have. I feel like here what the real surprise is this Death card, because there has been a change and a transformation, whether it's with you or this other person. And that is the healing piece. But it has to do with, I think, going back when we had that Ten of Pentacles, it has something to do with the stability, whether it be home, work, money. There's something here that caused the separation that had to do with that. And, or sadness or whatever, or hard words. And the Death, though, is coming back out of that and transforming. Doesn't mean like this is going to be an altogether happy ending. It looks really good as far as the cards, but that happy ending might not be with that person. It could be, but it might not be. So let's take a look at the six. I don't even think I need to do that. The Six of Pentacles here is the challenge. I feel like there may be a challenge in how to deal with this as far as the give and take goes. If you felt like you were doing a lot or giving a lot and you weren't feeling like it was reciprocal, that might be a challenge to confront that and to get over that. Also, is it always that way, or is it just that way right now? And I feel like it's definitely a hurdle, and it's more about the sharing. I feel like, when you look at this Six of Pentacles where one is getting more than the other, that's what I keep leaning to. And that's the challenge. Is that really happening? Are you just imagining it's happening? Or do you need to take a look at that and make sure that that doesn't happen in the future? The Star, though, is in the Strength, which to me is, I feel like there's more than just you having those hopes and dreams. I feel like it's a very spiritual thing right now that you have behind you. I feel like you've been healing as well, but you've been healing from the situation where I feel like they're healing from something else. I feel like you're at a point now where you've kind of come to grips with maybe it's maybe it's not, going to continue. Maybe it's not what we're, it's not meant to be. And it's almost like you're coming to grips with that, and then that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're not sad. It doesn't mean that you don't care, but it's almost like, well, maybe this is the best road. I need to be, I feel like this is all about you finding yourself with that star. Now, it doesn't mean like this will never happen, or either or, but you have been in a better place than you ever have been as far as dealing with this emotional piece, dealing with the stress from it, and maybe even the want. That's what I'm getting here with the star. So then it leads to the judgment, which judgment is all about renewal. I do feel like there's a renewal energy. We have the chariot after that. So there is like definitely forward movement. But what is this? What is this renewal? Is this renewal in this relationship? Is this a renewal in just your within yourself, kind of, tell me more about the judgment card. What is this judgment card? Nine of Swords, High Priestess, King of Coins. I think it is. I think it's renewal in the faith of yourself. Like you have more faith in yourself with the High Priestess there. And then the of course, the stress absolutely is going to be there in any kind of hard situation. And I feel like the High Priestess is, yeah, I've got more faith in myself. And when you have more faith in yourself, I feel like if this is the person, then there will be a better renewal. If you were to renew this relationship when you weren't, when you're not at a place of better self-understanding, then the situation can go just tumble back down the way it was. Instead, there is this level up with this King of Pentacles here. If it's the other person, it's with them too, right? But to me, it's about the situation. And that in trusting yourself with this High Priestess, I really like it, because I feel like with that renewal is going to be different than in the past. So if there was strong words or a hard time, then that can be confronted because you're taking on a more, you're dealing with yourself. You're having more faith in yourself, more confidence, more, no, it's got to work for me. And that Six of Pentacles might be hard, but I think you're going to work through that and realize that it has to be a give and take. Maybe some, conversations need to be had here too. So tell me about this Chariot. Let's talk about the Chariot, please. The Fool, Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So the Fool, I feel like that's the renewal going into taking a leap of faith. There is like this feeling of forward movement with the Fool and the Chariot. Definitely with the Chariot. I love that card though. But I think it's because you have hung on. And I feel like with the Five of Wands, I feel like you've hung on, and now the energy to put in. And I feel like that's what's allowing you to move forward. I'm going to pull is there anything else after this Chariot that we need to know maybe? Empress, no, Strength. I think the strength is coming in because you really will need to have that strength, not because of any other reason than this is still going to be hard. Because if this all was, a hard situation, and we do have the Two of Cups, it's not going to be something that you can snap your fingers and be over with. It's going to take some work. And that's why the strength is going to be important. But it's going to be important because there is something coming in here where say you may have to meet up with them again. And if things haven't worked out yet, then it's going to take some strength to get through that time. But I do feel like with these cards that there can be a renewal here, and it will probably come when there's more of a like a, that three of cups coming together. We had the three of cups that clarified as a clarifier. The page of swords is in your advice. To me, this is really, I feel like it's being clear. If you really want this situation to work, be sure that you're just clear with your needs, clear with your wants, clear with whatever, clear with how you feel, clear with everything. And the page of swords is all about, aha moments, coming clear. They're articulate. Now, I mean, sometimes the page of swords is about working hard and all that, but I don't think when we're talking about a situation like this, it's more about the words. It's more about being honest, being, this is just clear with your needs, clear with your wants, clear with how you feel, and don't try to beat around the bush, because I feel like that has to happen for anything to develop here, whether it's developing into a long lasting relationship or even developing into a goodbye, but being clear will allow you to understand it. And with that, there still can be sadness and disappointment, but you have something to work with now. It's not like it's not out of the blue or not understanding it, because when you can understand it, you can eventually heal from it and move on. But I can't tell you for sure if this is like, if it's a what am I thinking here? If it's coming together or not, because the strength card leaves that open. And which I think is good, because you know what, maybe we're not supposed to know right now, because part of this is dealing with the stuff as it arises. So there you have it. There's your reading for today. And if you want to have the yes or no answers, just go ahead. I think that it's going to be coming up at the bottom of the video. You just click on that. It'll be linked there. And that will be your yes or no. That'll just be a short reading. So take care and have a beautiful day.